Yes, exactly. When this casts stone on themselves to stop the walls from closing in, I was 11 when that happened. I didn't know what to do because it was the first time that a video game had evoked any emotional response. So I'm 11 and crying at Palom and Porum, turning themselves to stone to save the party. What's happening? Why do I feel this? Why does it hurt? Oh Jesus, Final Fantasy IV on the DS is ridiculously hard. Okay, I have 6 herbs. Let's buy torches. I don't feel like using my magic points on Radiant. Oh, Phantasy Star's characters. Even the first Phantasy Star on the Master System, those characters had a lot of personality. I'm actually not the biggest... I'm not... most DQ fans are bigger DQ fans than I am. Sheriff Officer TJ Hooker. I love Dragon Quest. And the main reason that I do so many Dragon Quest videos is because I feel it deserves more attention in the US than it gets. But if I had to pick a favorite RPG series, it would be Phantasy Star, hands down. Oh yeah, there was also Furion in Final Fantasy II. Later, Tesla. Are we just going to keep talking about video games that made us cry? Because we can do this. The video game that made me cry the most, actually, is... Oh, no, we're not talking about Clannad. Please don't talk about Clannad. My heart can't take it. I like the majority of DQs better than I like the majority of Final Fantasies, but there are certain Final Fantasies that I prefer to certain Dragon Quests. Any Final Fantasy that's divisible by 3? Oh, yeah. Final Fantasies 3, 6, 9, and 12 are all incredible games to me. The other ones I can really live without. Oh, boy, I found another torch. Alright, where is this? Yeah, I can live without Final Fantasy VII. I liked Final Fantasy VII when it came out, but I feel that it's overrated now that I'm older and wiser. Like, it was great as a emotionally confused and distressed teenager, but, you know, I'm 29 now. I don't really... The story has its head up its ass. Alright. Oh, shut up. You're older than me. You're old. Don't call me old. Alright. I need to get through here. There's a cursed belt in here also. I'm like staring at this map trying to figure out my way around it. Okay, I think we're good. I use a VPN to connect to Dragon Quest X. I have the connection shared through my computer to my Wii, and I use Overplay's VPN service to get a Japanese IP. That is perfect. That's amazing. Excite Mike 77, that belongs on a shirt. I used to like FF7, I used to like to poop in my pants, but I got over it. Fantastic. I'm pretty sure PSO has more hours of my life than any other game. Alright, so here we are. This staircase. The hell? Did I go through the wrong... Where am I? Oh no, did I go through the wrong one? I went through the wrong one, damn it. I'm using Nestopia for my emulator. It works pretty well. Oh, okay, I see where I'm going. I think it would be stupid of them to not release Dragon Quest X here. Like, what needs to happen is Nintendo needs to publish Dragon Quest X here in the US because the Wii U is just in desperate need of Wii U games. MMOs do better here in the US. All of the more recent Nintendo-published Dragon Quests have been successful, sales-wise, in the US. Just like it needs to happen. No, FF11 was received. The problem with FF11 is that it appealed more to MMO fans than it did to Final Fantasy fans. But it was successful here, and it still is successful. FF11 is still making tons of money on a worldwide level. There were a lot of Final Fantasy fans who were extremely vocal in their disappointment about Final Fantasy XI because it wasn't an offline Final Fantasy game that they wanted. They wanted, you know, another follow-up like 7 or 8 or 9 or 10. They didn't want an MMO. But if you actually look at the numbers, yeah, 11 did very, very well. It's still doing well. In fact, I think it's still making Square Enix more money than anything else at the moment. That's a Wraith Knight. We're not fighting you. We're running away. The hell? Where's the... Oh, here it is. Are you sure I can take a Wraith Knight? I don't feel I can take a Wraith Knight. I'm not comfortable with the idea of taking a Wraith Knight on. It doesn't matter. I got the harp. I'm out. Yeah, WoW did really good things for MMOs when it came out, but unfortunately its success has also poisoned what people think MMOs are supposed to be. Do I want to waste money to buy a wing? No, I'm good. I would like to do this more often, but this is kind of a special occasion. I wanted to celebrate somehow getting 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, and it just so happened that like shortly after I hit 1,000 subscribers, I found out I was going to have Memorial Day off. So it was like, oh sweet. What, for the US release? Or do you mean like the actual 26th anniversary of Dragon Quest 1? '27th anniversary today of the original Japanese release. That is perfect. Holy crap. Tunst, that's a good question. Would anybody else buy a total reboot of Dragon Quest 1 done with next-gen consoles? If they were to release Dragon Quest 1 through 3 with Dragon Quest 8 graphics, I would squeal like a fangirl. Like, you wouldn't be able to stop the amount of joy exploding from me. Like, in the same way that... I would squeal like Bobby Hill. Perfect. Yeah, even a cell phone version. And I think that's one of the things that Nintendo and Square could do to increase interest in the series here is they should announce Dragon Quest 10 and 7 at E3, and then they should put the other Dragon Quest games on the Virtual Shop. You know, they should really just make an event out of it, like really put some effort into helping the series grow here. I don't really want Skyrim graphics in DQ. I really enjoy the Toriyama art style. Might as well grab the Sunstone since I'm over here. Yeah, and I do have an emulator on my cell phone that I can play Dragon Quest 1 on, but I would like to see some support. I'd like to see a re-release. I'd like to see it actually be built to play well on cell phone, the same way that Final Fantasy Dimensions is actually designed to play well. Yes, I'm going to clog my inventory. Alexiel 1883. That's my baby's mama. Hi, Garen. Are you watching Daddy play a game? Yeah. You gonna play this game when you get older, buddy? When you can read a little bit better? Awesome. Good job, buddy. Weren't there... I don't want to talk to that guy yet. Okay, so... I have the harp. I have the Stones of Sunlight. I need to get rid of some of these torches. No, my son is totally a classic gamer. He, when he was like 3, he got to Bowser's Castle on Super Mario World. And he used to play a ton of Super Mario Land on the Game Boy. Like the first Super Mario Land. He would play that on the Game Boy. I'm not raising a graphic sound. Hell no. Yes, he is. He is really, really good at Super Meat Boy. I haven't actually met anybody who's better at Super Meat Boy than him. Yeah, 5 years old, and he's amazing at Super Meat Boy. Little gaming messiah. Alright, okay, I have the silver harp. The guide actually says that you can take the dragon on at level 12. Stop spell works against the dragon. What do you think, guys? Do it. Do it. Do it. Take on the dragon. I thought he had spells. Either that or the guide is misleading me again. The fire breath could hurt a lot. I have herbs though, and so long as he doesn't get to do fire breath more than 3 or more than 6 times, I should be fine. Alright, thanks for checking in. I love you too, buddy. Give him a big hug for me, okay? Do you mean Breath of Fire? Or did you really mean Breath of Wife, Kunst? Breath of Wife. Somebody make it happen. Alright, I got 6 herbs. I don't need all these torches. What am I doing with all these torches? Did I buy those or did I pick those up? I think I bought those. Why did I buy those? I bought those for Garen's tomb, and then I made it through with a single torch. I don't feel that Dragon Quarter is really a bastard child of the Dragon or Breath of Fire series. I think that it was a good experiment, and I don't feel that it was a bad one in any way. It just, I don't think that the Breath of Fire audience was not ready for a game like Dragon Quarter. I think they should have kind of eased them in with another game moving closer to Dragon Quarter. I'm really nervous about going after the princess right now. But, you know, what have I got to lose? Aside from gold. Like a lot of gold. I have a lot of gold I could lose. I really don't want to die today, but, you know, the guide recommends 12, and these things were pretty paranoid. I have 6 herbs. Up. No, not there. No. Oh god, he's right there. He is totally in my face. What? He hits that hard? Jesus. No. 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 Oh god. Ho, 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 no. No, level 12? That's some bullshit. No. Jesus, yeah, we're coming back at 15. Holy crap. I need to go use the restroom. I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay. This is the guide that came in Nintendo Power. This is definitely the original guide. And this is like the third time it's been wrong today. Guys, if you don't want to fight, don't attack me. Come on. Yeah, I know. Nintendo Power is trying to get me killed. That's all I've got. I have a guide for the NES Dragon Warrior 2 as well. It's a weird one too, like I hadn't seen it before, and it's actually a guide that you could order by postcard. It was a mail order guide. Alright. Music. Let's put on some music. That's not what I wanted. Shoot. You can start Phantasy Star from Phantasy Star 1. The first 4 games have one long story. They're all connected. Phantasy Star 4 is definitely the best out of all of them, but a lot of the story will be lost to you, and it won't have as strong an effect without playing the first 3 games. And oh god, if you're playing Phantasy Star 1, either get maps online or bring graph paper. Yeah, that's the one, Excite Mike. The dungeons in Phantasy Star 1 and Phantasy Star 2 are huge and confusing. Phantasy Star 1 has first-person dungeons, and everything looks the same in them, so it's incredibly easy to get lost. Phantasy Star 2's dungeons are just really, 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 really big and complex. Phantasy Stars 3 and 4 are much more in line with other 16-bit RPGs. Well, you'll still probably want a map or something for Biome LA in Phantasy Star 4. Biome LA is pretty confusing. That's actually a good idea, Mike. Possibly putting Dragon Quest characters into Smash Brothers. That's one of the reasons why Fire Emblem gained so much interest here in the US. In what, Kunst? In DQ1? I usually go with a club, clothes, and a dragon scale. You can get the dragon scale from the item shop. Make sure you equip it. There's also that option. You could just go around boxing slimes until you save up another 60 gold for the sword. I don't think that that's actually faster, though. Yeah, seriously. Having a Toriyama character in Smash Brothers, people would lose their shit. There'd be so much sudden interest in Dragon Quest. The reason to go with at least a club or a bamboo pole instead of going barefisted at the beginning of the game is simply because you'll be able to kill enemies so much faster using a weapon. And in killing enemies faster, you're going to be making money faster, so you'll be able to buy improved gear more quickly. Yeah, yeah, and the faster you're killing enemies, the less you're getting hurt, so the less time you're spending at the inn. Good point. What am I doing wandering around? I totally have a harp. Well, that's another thing. With Dragon Quest, the localization times have always been horrible. I mean, usually they don't even get announced for at least a year of them being released in Japan. And it's always been that way. So I'm kind of not even surprised that we haven't heard anything yet. And I got a magician. What? Alright. The harp is lame. Yes, that would be correct, Helizaurus. This is a symphonic suite put together from the Dragon Quest series by somebody over at the Dragon's Den. I can't remember who put it together, and I feel really guilty about not being able to name drop him. I kind of like how your name in this affected your stat growth. It kind of randomized the experience for people. Yes, that's who it was. He made it for the contest. And the contest was to name every song as well as the game that it was from. I don't remember who won. I didn't even try. Welcome back, Phil. How was the pub? How a pub should be. That's a good lunch. Bacon cheeseburger and a pint? Yes. Dinner, whatever. Okay, yeah, you guys are 7 hours ahead of me. Shut up. What did you miss? I bought some new equipment. I did Garen's Tome, and I got the silver harp. No deaths yet. There was, it was close. It was really, really close. I went to try and rescue the princess from the dragon, and the dragon wasted no time in trying to rip my neck out. You got booted from your table by a cricket team. Is that like a common thing in England? I have this picture that there's like roving gangs of cricket teams and football hooligans. Like, do you see them in the wild? Are they on your lawn in the morning? Oh, okay. Wild chavs. What is a wild chav? Huh. Specifically, thug in quotes. Okay, alright. What's up, Crawl? Tracksuits? Thugs in England wear tracksuits? Yeah, I'm gonna go for the sword first. Absolutely. That's like... That's so... A thug in a tracksuit. I can't picture it. Yeah, Erdrick's armor will be a massive, massive help, but I'm not going to go for it until after I get heal more. And the flame sword. The problem with getting Erdrick's armor is that it's there's a boss fight for it with a axe armor, and he is really, really tough. No, I have not watched The Sopranos. Do gangsters in The Sopranos wear tracksuits? Is that really a thing? I guess I just live under a rock. I never associated tracksuits with thugs. Here in Colorado, like, we really only have kind of wannabe gangs. BIOS. You need to find a BIOS for the emulator. And then it'll be able to run either ISOs that you've ripped from a disk or a disk itself. Support the series. never get into the casinos in the games. I'll bet on the monster fights sometimes. We have, oh, I forget what they're called. Like, we have some gangs here, but nobody really takes them seriously. Because they're mostly all just still teenagers who think that they're Mexican gangsters, and they're really, really not. At best, I would refer to them as hoodlums. Yeah, you know the ones that I'm talking about, Ray. You lived here. Well, no, there's like, you know, there's places in California that have actual, you know, gangs. Am I gonna get a Chimera? Chimera! Chimera! Oh yeah, Oakland, definitely. There's one! Oh, excuse me, Wyvern. It's got a lot of HP. Only 24 experience points. Well, that's certainly a lot better. Yeah, okay. I don't know, maybe I just don't see this kind of thing because I'm freakishly tall. And apparently kind of scary looking. So nobody really picks a fight with me. Yeah, some of the people that we've met have definitely... You kind of have this, like, you have a creepy vibe going on sometimes. Like, if you're focused on something, you get kind of this, like, really determined, angry look on your face. The kind of look that people are like, I really don't want to talk to that guy. Me, I'm 6'6", 200 pounds. I guess I'm just imposing. I should get wyverns if I'm right here, right? Nope, I am freakishly tall. I am like Sasquatch tall. Six, 6'6". 2 gold men in a row. I can see that, Dragoon, actually. You have kind of like a rough personality too until you get to know you. I'm not going to get involved in a marital dispute between the two of you. I would recommend you don't, Dragoon. Later, Ames. $30 is the max level in this. God, 600 XP. That still sounds like just so much. I'm more concerned about getting the 9800 I need for the flame sword. Well, the Goldmen have been skittish, and you can't really reliably kill metal slimes in this. Yeah, the Goldmen are extremely camera shy today. The problem with heading west to fight the Goldmen is that it puts me a really far distance from any inn. Like here, south of Remoldar, I'm really, really close to having inn access. Oh, I've been fine against the Wyverns. I can go fight one now. Like, they have a lot of hit points, but he wasn't hitting me for any more than like 4 or 5 points of damage. Oh, hug the what? Oh, that's still within the same combat zone. Oh, Magi Wyverns? Yeah, hell no, I'm not gonna fight any Magi Wyverns right now. Yeah, go for it. You got some Dragon Quest stuff? Show off the Dragon Quest love. Just no Tumblr porn, okay? Oh, yeah, DQ3 is really good. I'll get around to doing a marathon of DQ3 eventually, maybe. It'd certainly be more interesting than this one. Oh god, no. No, I'm not doing a Jester run. That would be infuriating. Well, thank you, Savior. You charmer. You know, I could stream Joker 2. And that would honestly help me actually finish the damned Let's Play I'm doing on it. I would love to pick up doing Slime Time again. The problem with doing Slime Time is that Fridays were the best day to do it. And Fridays are really my only, my only free evening, my evening without child. Fridays are typically the day that my son stays with his mom overnight, and I'm able to go out and be sociable and play cards. And I can't do both that and Slime Time, so unless we can figure out a better schedule... What's the other one? There's Ebonheart, Daggerfall, and... We're not going Daggerfall. There's the Ebonheart Pact, the Daggerfall Covenant, and there's a third one. I think we were going Ebonheart. Wasn't Ebonheart Nords, Dark Elves, and the Lizard guys? Argonians, yeah. That's what I was planning on. Did you still want to do that when it comes out? Sweet. I will happily tanky tank. I will be a Nord tanky tank. Sword and board, yo. I don't believe that Talon's Adventure killed interest for DQ games. The problem was that we were getting our DQ games at least a year after they were launched in Japan. So they were very behind in graphics by the time they'd come out here compared to other games that were available. And by the time we got Dragon Quest IV here in the States, Dragon Quest V was out. And they couldn't translate Dragon Quest V and 6 fast enough, so we just didn't get those. They were still talked about in magazines. There's still a strong Dragon Quest fan base. They just couldn't get the games translated fast enough. Dragon Quest VII managed to come out on time, and critically, it was very successful. Critically, it got great reviews. But as far as the market was concerned, Sony was really, really pushing for having graphically intensive games. And Dragon Quest VII was still kind of stuck in the 16-bit era. It hardly used the PlayStation hardware at all, aside to just make a massive game world. And then 8 was successful all around. DQ7 was also pretty late in the PlayStation lineup. It came out, I think I want